Hello, my name is Christy Johnson, and today I'm going to share with you some information about my internship experience with the National Healthy Marriage Institute, which I did during the 2017 spring semester while attending Brigham Young University, Idaho as an online student. I heard about NHMI while taking my family practicum class. My professor shared a video conference she had with Erin Larson, who is the founder and supervisor for the National Healthy Marriage Institute. During the video conference, Erin Larson talked about his organization and what interning for him would be like. After doing a little more research on my own about this organization, I decided this was where I wanted to have my internship experience. The first thing I did to start making arrangements to internship for NHMI is send an email to Erin Larson indicating my interest. I got a response the same day I sent my email, and Erin expressed his excitement to take on a new intern. He shared with me information about what projects would be available to work on and asked me to look over them and get back to him to let him know which ones I was interested in so that he could save me a spot. I think it is important to note that this internship was all online. You were able to set your own hours and work from home at your own pace. I worked on several projects throughout the semester. Most of my time was spent researching and writing blogs for NHMI's Dallas-Fort Worth Great Dates blog. The minimum post expectation over the duration of the internship was 28 posts. The purpose of the Dallas-Fort Worth blog was to share information about places in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that married couples could go on dates. At the very end of each post, a relationship tip was added. To take a look at NHMI's Dallas-Fort Worth Great Blog site, you can go to greatdallasdates.blogger.com. For my next project, I had to pick another city from the Great Dates blog to blog about. All the expectations for this blog were equal to the Dallas-Fort Worth Great Dates blog, except for the minimum post expectation for this second blogging site was only 14. Cities you could choose to blog about included Chicago, Salt Lake City, Orlando, Los Angeles, Houston, Portland, Seattle, Phoenix, Milwaukee, New York City, San Antonio, or at-home dates. I chose to blog about Phoenix because I live in Arizona. You are probably starting to think that NHMI is all about blogging, but that's not the case. NHMI has a date night rewards website where articles are posted on topics about marriage. As an intern, you are expected to write up a minimum of 7 posts using marriage and family resources and scholarly material. These posts can range in topic from how to protect your marriage from infidelity to dating on a budget. At the end of each research post, you are required to encourage readers to take action in their marriage concerning the article topic. You can view the Date Night Rewards website by going to www.dnr.com. The last project I worked on was making at least 20 posts to NHMI's Facebook and Twitter accounts, as well as adding marriage tips and advice to a Google document that is shared by all interns. Posts for Facebook and Twitter can include articles, memes, quotes, etc. that focus on strengthening marriage. It's as easy as copying and pasting what you find to Facebook and Twitter. Because I did not have a Facebook or Twitter account, I was able to send the post I collected to my supervisor in a Google Doc or Word doc, and she would schedule the post for me. To take a look at the Facebook page, you can go to the link I shared on this slide. You can also go to @DFW_Date_Deals to follow NHMI on Twitter. I was able to contribute to the National Healthy Marriage Institute by sharing my knowledge of family life education that I received through the courses I have taken at Brigham Young University, Idaho, and applying that knowledge to my assigned projects and writing. I helped to further NHMI's vision to help more children, women, men, and communities get access and benefits associated with healthy marriages by sharing my research and writing up articles and blogs that gave couples further insight into how to nurture their marital relationships and continue dating. I also feel like I contributed to NHMI's mission to create products and services to help heterosexual couples form and sustain healthy marriages. I personally benefited from interning with NHMI by becoming more confident in sharing family life education through social media resources. I gained a greater appreciation of how social media can be used to help inform and educate others about marriage and other family education topics. I recognize that you reach a large and diverse audience through the wonderful world of online technology, and it can be as simple as writing a blog or sharing a tweet. In my child and family advocacy class, we have been learning a lot about defending the family, and that even the tiniest act can cause a ripple effect, which could potentially lead to a downpour of difference in our advocacy efforts. As I have worked over the course of my internship with NHMI in adding marriage and relationship tips to blog posts and other projects that will be placed online for the public to view, I know that these posts aren't anything huge, but have great potential of making a difference in the lives of others. I don't feel comfortable putting myself out there and speaking in the public square, but because of my experiences with NHMI, I feel more comfortable blogging and using the written word to promote family life education than I ever had before. I've learned that I need to try and step out of my comfort zone more often and try to find ways to share my marriage tips in a more public way. In the book A Sacred Duty, Richard Wilkins says, "We choose, of course, but it's more like we make one grand choice, and then after that, we simply follow where that leads us, and we have no more choice because we've yielded it already. That first grand choice is between comfort and growth, because the choice for growth means that we must make subsequent choices that makes us uncomfortable. I've come to realize from my experiences with NHMI that in order for me to grow after I graduate, I need to step outside of my comfort zone." I personally would not recommend interning with the National Healthy Marriage Institute to others for several reasons. I felt like it would have been a more beneficial experience interning at a location outside of my home. I recognize that was a personal choice, but if I had to do it over again, I would not choose an online internship. There was very little interaction between myself and my supervisor. A few emails were exchanged in the first couple weeks of my internship, but after that I was pretty much on my own. I would have liked more feedback on the work I was doing, and had some face-to-face contact on my progress either through Google Hangouts, Skype, or a telephone call. I ended up having to wear a hand brace because of the monotony of spending hours at a time on my computer typing, copying, and pasting. I did not feel writing blogs about places I had never lived or been to was beneficial, and although I was able to share some marriage and relationship advice, I didn't feel like I furthered my knowledge and understanding of family life education and it helped give me greater insight into what I wanted to do after I graduate. I think I learned more about what I didn't want to do for a living than what I did want to do. With all this being said, if you love to write and blog, this may be the perfect place for you to internship. On a positive note, it was very convenient being able to set up my own hours and work from home. Although this internship was not for me, I would encourage you to do your own research about the National Healthy Marriage Institute. You can contact Aaron Larson at help@healthymarriage.org, and I am sure he would be happy to answer any questions you have about NHMI. For further investigation, I recommend checking out NHMI's Great Dates blog sites by going to greatdatesdallas.blogspot.com or looking at greatdatesphoenix.blogspot.com. To learn more about the National Healthy Marriage Institute, you can go to healthymarriage.org and look at NHMI's Date Night Rewards website by going to www.dnrclub.com and read some of the articles. I hope that the information in this presentation was helpful to you in making a more informed decision about what type of internships are available and what type of internship you are looking for.